bitch bad. Carmen Caliente. Let's make a movie, girl. Fuck what all your friends say.
We've got baseball for you from Gary. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now a curveball misses inside. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. One strike now from Cole. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Grounded up the first baseline. Boyd scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Cole gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The putback, Labor, Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
That is it. The left fielder, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. fastball called for strike 2. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Scherzer will check it first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Howie Kendrick, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 9.
Howie Kendrick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now another 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Cole, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And another foul ball. And it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Torres brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Victor Robles digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Andujar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 99. Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now is Adam Eaton. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Cole's ready. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Now in the box, Luke Voigt will start off the 5th in this one.
Voigt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center field, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Robles comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
And the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. On its way is pitch number 75. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Cole, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 New York. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second base.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick, he leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Settling in now as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nationals go quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Eaton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Yankees 3 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Andujar. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Ryan Harper.
Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Miguel and too hard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball is in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope,
Off
that's a
the
ball.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No
ball,
offer
1
on
strike,
that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Juan Soto to the plate now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Mayhew towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Ready now, Brett Gardner will start us off in the 8th.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, coupling in time to double him up.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one.
2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Boyd is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in, Eric Thames. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And now for Washington, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. Cole has his target. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tanner Rainey enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey. Now catching and batting up.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Gio Urshela, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in on it is Eaton, but this will land untouched. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Urshela over at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Hard hit toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Voigt is there, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Go.
Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This is skied into short left center. Gardner is there, and there are two men gone now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and a strike now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Last strike now for the Nats. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Juan Soto would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.